Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is from Aldi's, the Verissimo Cherry, and I'm going to have it with chocolate creamer. So it'll be like a chocolate-covered cherry. Today's high temperature is going to be 75 here in Olmsted Falls, Ohio, a suburb of Cleveland. So it's supposed to rain a little bit today, but I don't know. They say that a lot and then nothing happens, but it's been raining. So we've had plenty of rain now. Actually, we had quite a bit. So no watering today of the garden. This morning my friend and I are going to breakfast, which will be nice. So I am going to be going out today. But I'm not planning on going to the store unless she wants to go to the store, in which case I'll go with her. So I finally bought that vacuum cleaner attachment. It won't be coming till the end of the month. I forget what day it is. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll work. If not, I'll just send it back. But that's one good thing about Amazon. They're really good with returns. Even if you don't like something, you can just send it back. Pack it up and send it back. But you have to be careful that it's free returns. I don't know if this is or not, but there was no other seller offering it. So I just went ahead and bought. So anyway, yeah, it's cool today. It'll be 75. It's cooler than that outside. I cleaned up the garden, the puppy mess, because today is garbage day, and it's cool out there. So that's going to be my day today, so I probably won't be doing much in the way of purging or cleaning or anything like that, because I find when I go out, I really don't do much of anything else. I don't come home and start a big project. I just don't feel like it. So, and I figure there's always the next day. God willing. And if not, well, then there's nothing we can do about that either. So, alright, let's give the coffee a taste. Cheers! Pretty good. I've come to the conclusion that a lot of the flavored coffees just end up tasting like coffee and creamer. But they're still fun to try. Some of them have a real distinct flavor, but some more than others. But that's okay, I like the taste of coffee. And I like tea too, so I have a lot of teas. Teas I usually drink in the afternoon, or in the evening. I drink more tea in the winter than I do in the summer, except for iced tea. So I do drink iced tea in the summer. But as far as hot tea goes, I usually drink more of that in the winter. So anyway, what are you guys up to today? I like when you tell me what you did with your day, what you're up to. It's like having a conversation with a friend. So let me know in the comments below what's on your agenda for today. Are you working? Are you relaxing? Are you vacationing? I think it's getting to be time for a staycation day for me. Not that I've worn myself out doing a ton of really hard labor, but I don't know, I just made the decision this summer I'm going to take staycation days. And that's what I've been doing. So, alright, well, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I will meet you over there at the budget book. All right, here I am back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend money. So I get a big red X, but I think it was money well spent. I bought some baskets with lids. They're like oblong nesting baskets. And I wanted one for tea and just for little things that accumulate, you know, like on tables and things like that, that you can put in. It's almost like a mobile junk drawer. That's the only way I can describe it. But anyway, that way you don't have so much clutter out and about. You can stick your clutter in a basket if it's useful clutter. Because I find a lot of times the clutter that you have is actually useful stuff. It's stuff that you use off and on, maybe weekly or daily, and you just don't put it away. It just kind of hovers around on a table or other places. So at least I can corral these things in a basket. And I have a lot of baskets, but I didn't have anything that didn't already have stuff in it. So I ordered baskets. I ordered the under appliance vacuum attachment. And that was it. So I've been buying things that I think will be either useful or make my life easier. For me, that's worth investing some money into. So as I declutter and go through things and get rid of things, sometimes newer, more useful things will replace what I can't or don't use anymore. And I know that's not everybody's style. You know, some people, they just declutter, get rid of everything, and don't need to replace things. But sometimes if you have issues like joint problems, you know, arthritis or any of those things, you need a little bit of equipment to help you make life a little easier. And in organizing your home too, I mean, it's fine to use, you know, boxes, recycled boxes and things. Some people use those and they put paper on them, like wrapping paper, just to make them prettier. And I just like to get containers like baskets and plastic containers. That's what I like to do. I like, when I look at my stuff that's organized, I like to look at some consistency, and that's just me. I'm a very visual person, and it's more pleasant for me to do things that way. And if I have to spend a little bit more money on organizing containers and stuff like that, well, that's what I'm going to do. And then once it's all done, it gives me peace of mind, and it makes me feel good when I can look at things and it looks nice. But that's just me, and I know not everybody can afford to do that. So you have to think of other ways. You could take boxes, recycled boxes, and even paint them if you have old paint hanging around, or you know, those oops paints that you can buy at Walmart or at Home Depot, or even the little sample containers. You could paint sample containers. You can use those and just paint a box and make them look pretty if you're a visual person too and you don't have the money to buy containers. Anyway, those are just a couple different ideas. Let me know in the comments below, what do you organize in? Do you buy organization containers, or do you use boxes? I don't know. Maybe you have a really good idea that some of us haven't thought of. So just leave your ideas in the comments below. So I have to start getting ready to go to breakfast with my friend. So I'll be back later, and we'll see what else is going on today. Every now and then, God helps me plant my garden. These are both volunteers. This Rose of Sharon and my gorgeous sunflower. I love volunteers. Here's another volunteer. I had planted Rose of Sharon here in the corner, this white one, but all these purple ones are all volunteers. So this one I had cut way, way back because it took up this whole corner. So it's growing back nicely. So that one is not a volunteer. I think this is a tiny sunflower. Looks like it. The leaf pattern is right, and it's got a little flower coming there. So I'm going to let that go. That was a volunteer. Lots of volunteers. This stuff, I don't know what it is. If you know, let me know. It just grows wild, but it's kind of pretty. It almost looks like a ferny kind of thing. I pulled a lot of it out from the other pot because it was taking the moisture away from the sunflower. But I'm just going to let it grow in this pot. This pot actually needs to go in the backyard, but it's really big. So I'll have to have my grandson help me with that. But that's a little bit of what's growing in my garden. Beautiful. Things like this make me happy too. Right, well today out of the fridge I had mushrooms that I bought last week that were starting to look like they needed to be cooked up. I had tomatoes from the garden that were starting to get too soft, and what else? Oh, I added garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, pepper, some of the herbs I made from the dried lettuce that I made, not lettuce, but the salad kit. Put some of that in there for a little extra veggies. So that will be my dinner for tonight. I'm going to cook some elbow pasta with it. It looks good to me. It's very tasty. Using up what I have. All right, so I used up most of the garden tomatoes that I had picked. I still have some other produce that I need to do something with. Right, here's tonight's dinner. My pasta with my homemade tomato sauce and mushrooms. I put some of this 3-cheese blend on there. I have some of this Italian sub with some olives, some Greek Mediterranean olive mix. I think I got that at Aldi's. Either that or Mark's, can't remember. And then some Gerard's champagne dressing. I know I got that at Mark's. So that is tonight's dinner. Looks good to me. All right, well, we just got back a little bit ago. My friend and I decided we wanted to go do some shopping, look at some stores that we haven't checked out. So we went to Kirkland's, which is apparently not affiliated with Costco. But anyway, I've never been there, she's never been there. So we were exploring there, and I got a couple of things. I couldn't resist. So I got the most adorable mug, and it was $4.99, and I love mushrooms. So I just had to get it. $4.99. So, and you guys know I collect mugs for my YouTube videos. And then they also had this one, which was on sale for $4.97, and it's really pretty too. I like pink and green. I think they're beautiful together. And I always like cups with little things on the inside. So that's a cup that I got from Kirkland's as well. So I got those two things. And then yesterday I had ordered the baskets on Amazon, and they arrived today. So let me show you those. I really like them. So this is one that I got, and I think that was like $34. Normally I wouldn't spend that much on a basket, but I went ahead and I splurged, and the top comes off, it opens, so it's nice for, you know, putting things in that you don't know where else to put. I don't have really a junk drawer, so I use baskets as my to collect junk. And then every now and then I look inside of them and it's like, oh yeah, forgot that's where it is. So I do have a lot of baskets, but I like baskets. So if I like them, you know, why not collect them? And then I got these, which is really nice. And this looks bigger than what it is, but it's about 13 by 9 or 10. That's the biggest one. And then it's actually nesting boxes. So it's got 4, I think. Yeah, 4 altogether. This one's a nice size for putting remotes and just things that you have on your little table next to your chair. And the big one I wanted to put my teas in, because right now the tea area is looking a bit junky. There's all kinds of different random tea things. So I got that, and all those were also 30 some dollars. I don't remember exactly how much. So, but those will be very useful, and I'm glad I got those. And then I got another drawer for my coffee so that I can store more coffees next to the coffee maker. And that arrived, and I don't know if you can see the coffee storage. There they are. These over here. I store the coffee pods in there. And yeah, I know it's a lot of coffee, but you know, sometimes that's what you do. You do what you do. So that one, I actually, that was supposed to be another 30, I think 30 some dollars, but they had one, and that's a double drawer one, the one that I got, and they had one for $18 in their open box thing. So that's what I paid for that. So that should be plenty of places to store coffee. And the one that I got with that's double stores actually 72 pods of coffee. But you guys know how much coffee I have. So I probably have enough coffee for at least 6 months, if not more. But I like to keep stocked up on coffee. So I buy it when it's on sale, because you just never know what these people are going to be thinking of next that, you know, you can't have, that isn't available. So, all right, let me show you my tea area, and then I'll show you before, and I'll show you what it looks like after. This is in my dining room, and this is a box of tea, which is really nice. And the rest of these is sort of a hodgepodge of different tea boxes and baskets, and I thought I'd want to put all of it in 1 or 2 of the same basket so that it looks a little neater. So that's what it looks like before. All right, well, here's what it looks like after. So I have all the teas in here and in the other container. So I have plenty of tea now, and I don't need to buy tea for a while, but I do like to buy different flavors. I have to hang up this painting that I did needs to be hung up. I haven't decided where to hang it yet, so it just kind of sits here. But I still have to do that here in my dining room. Oh well, hard to do with one hand. But anyway, over here is where I brew my kombucha, but I haven't brewed any in quite a while. So anyway, that is all organized, and I'm glad I got those baskets. And if you're looking for attractive storage options, try a basket. I want to show you just a couple more things that I picked up while we were out. We went to, it's a place called Fresh Time, and it's like a grocery store. Excuse me. And they have mostly organic food. So I picked up, I've never tried these before, and they were pricey, but I really wanted to try them. So I got this plant-based tuna avocado roll. And this is what they look like. Never tried these before, and there's 8 pieces in there. And I think this was about $10, which I know is expensive. This isn't something that I would buy all the time, but I wanted to buy it as a treat and to try it out just to see what it tastes like. So I bought that. I've never seen that before. And then I also bought, this was around $9.99 too. Never tried these before, but I've been wanting to. And again, this is not something I'm going to buy all the time. And it's called Eat Meaty Mushroom Root Steaks. So they look pretty good. I don't know, but I did want to try those. And these are, let's see, 2 servings, of course, per container, 220 calories, 110 per serving, and for each serving it's 15 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. So the ingredients are mushroom root, mycelium, less than 2% of oat fiber, salt, fruit juice for color, vegetable juice for color and natural flavor, lycopene. So not too many bad ingredients in here. It's basically a mushroom with some oat flour. So I don't know, maybe I could recreate this somehow. I'll know more after I try it. And in here, it's got way more ingredients, but let's see, is there anything bad? It has pea protein, xanthan gum, chickpea, miso, vitamin B12, citric acid, calcium chloride, ascorbic acid. And these are 8 pieces, contain 300 calories. So let's see, and these have 4 grams of protein. So not super high in protein, but they do have potassium, iron, calcium, and vitamin D. So, but I thought it'd be a fun thing to try. These would be good if you're going to a party and, you know, they have sushi and you can't eat what they have unless you just eat the vegetable sushi. But anyway, so I got those. So that's it. I'm tired. I'm not used to shopping all day like that. But we had a good time. We had fun. We haven't done that in years and years. Back in the day, when we were neighbors at our old houses, we used to go shopping every Saturday. That was in the days where we had money. because we both worked and we spent money. So anyway, I can't do that anymore, but I don't think I did too badly. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. And thanks for watching.